Good morning from Kalpower Crossing.
After 5 or 6 hours on the road, we've set up camp here at Kalpower Crossing in Lakefield National Park. This spot is famous for its amazing fishing, but it's also home to plenty of saltwater crocodiles. There's been a few tragic incidents recently, so we need to stay extra cautious. We're chasing Barramundi, but out here in these waters, we've got to make sure that we're not the ones being hunted. Now let's get this tinny in and see if those barra are biting.
He's on.
You caught a fish!
Leave it in the water.
Yay, we got our first real fish!
There we go, good job. Geordie's first fish in the boat. First barra.
Jordy gets a point.
Yeah, it's under.
Right. I'll put him back in, eh?
We'll put him back, yep.
Straight in.
I am
Yep.
going.
Okay. This little one. Chuck him back. On. Catch and release. Oh, I've caught it on the head.
Hi everybody, we're at Lakefield. There's no water slides here or roller coasters.
Since Arlington was somewhat unimpressed with the local attractions, we dropped him off to some family that were camping close by and headed downstream in search of some bigger fish.
It's a bit shallow here. I think we're going to hit the rock bar. Oh. Yeah. Alright. We stuck.
You stay in it, you should be good there. Then it's going to shoot you out. Leave the motor up. You'll just fly now.
That's alright, just bring it around here and we'll get in over this side.
Looks like some good spots though.
Look at that for a rapid.
Bye. I think you're going to crash.
I can't believe we just did that. How are we going back?
Yeah. Good question.
We'll answer that later.
Worry about that later on.
Oh, that's a good size, isn't it? I think it's hooked sideways.
Just wait.
That was a bit. Yeah, it's hooked funny. Nice.
Very good.
Oh, how big's he? He might be close. Give him a measure, hey?
They're so nice and bright, aren't they?
That's Ryan saying we're going to catch each more.
You watch it and we won't get any more. We threw a legal one back.
In Queensland, the size limit for barramundi is between 58 and 120 centimetres. With Ryan tossing back the only fish big enough to keep, we decided to call it a day and head back to camp. Now it's time to focus on setting the pots for the night and see if we can catch some cherabin.
I'll get some yabbies for my wife. Happy wife, happy life, everything.
In the morning, we'll check the pots and hopefully have some luck before heading out again to try for a bigger barra. Just heading out this morning to see if we caught any cherabin. So cherabin are a freshwater prawn that can get quite big actually, and they're so delicious. They've got a really thin shell and yeah, very much like a prawn. But sometimes we get some here and sometimes we don't. So we'll find out soon. The first pot's in here somewhere. Up here it is. Let's see what we got. Oops. A couple in there, but they're not very big, those ones. So I think we'll probably pop them back. None in there. Doesn't look like we're going to be very fruitful this trip. Find out we've got a few more pots yet. Nothing. And the bait is still there.
And the name tag.
Not doing very well this morning.
0.
No, we didn't get... Yeah, we got a couple of small ones, maybe 1 or 2 bigger ones. But there was a massive flood that came through this area, and I don't know whether it's just because this is a spot that tourists come to and they've all already fished it out, or whether or not it's because the floods have just kind of come through and annihilated anything that was here at that point. Last year, when we had the big floods, and it was way over my head, and this is the campground area. So this was all underwater.
Very high
It's the biggest floods.
levels, a lot of water.
2013, 2006, 2019 and 2023. Flood to beat all floods. Got a couple more pots to check, and then I think we're going to have to head across for a fish.
Whoa, Big Daddy. Holy moly. Look at that.
Whoa. Nice one. You have to hold him up for me, honey. He's a good one. He's a big one, isn't he?
Just patting him.
Oh yeah, that's all right. You can just pat him.
Yeah,
Put him in here.
Yeah.
He's a nice one, honey. Where was he?
Cute.
Over in the rapids.
Yeah, nice. There is hope. Arlie, what's going to happen today?
And it's going to catch a big fish.
Oh, that's good. What about Arlie? Is he going to catch a fish too?
No,
What are you going to do?
eat chips.
We're just flicking trusty old gold bombers, but one thing we're finding today is that you need to be really patient. A slow retrieval with lots of action is key. I finally catch myself a keeper, but if I seem a bit hesitant here, it's because the water is deeper and unlike other spots, I can't see the bottom as well. With Crocs on my mind, I go for a quick grab and drag to spend as little time by the water's edge as possible.
Might be illegal.
If you're wondering where Arlie is, he's safely up a tree behind us, well away from any water. Ryan's been fishing this area since he was a little boy and knows the area well. Ryan pulls in quite a few smaller barra before we head back across the volcanic rock to the boat.
Oh. How was the mission?
Stressful.
Stressful? I got a fish. Em fought a big one so big it snapped her rod. This is tough going. And it's bloody hot.
I went to the fish shop. First keeper, maybe the only. Oh, thank you. Not today, my friend.
you take my GoPro a sec?
Right. Head back over to the camp. We've got one keeper, so that's better than none. But everyone had a good fish. Yeah, we'll pull this boat back out of this river. Back from a fish and just cooling off in the creek for a little bit. These little rapids here, we can see there's no crocs, so we're okay for a bit of a swim.
Yeah.
Good morning. Just had fisheries call around. They often come through when we're camping here at Kalpower. So they just wanted to come and check that you didn't have esquifulanza size fish or, you know, Cherabin pots without your names on it, anything like that. So they were all good. And the ranger came and checked our tag as well to make sure that we had our tag displayed on the outside of our marquees and the right amount of people on there. So, yeah. Unfortunate thing in places like this is, though, often people travelling up the Cape book, God, I'm spinning around here, book, but they don't cancel if they're not coming. So this entire campsite was all booked out. There's a whole heap of spaces here. But as you can see, not many people. So it's unfortunate that there's a lot of ghost bookings, because it means that people do want to come, can't come, and people that did book don't turn up. So yeah, if you're one of those people, cancel your booking so somebody else can come. Anyway, we're about to head for another fish. Em hasn't got a fish yet, and she snapped a rod yesterday, so she's pretty determined. We woke up this morning to a flat tyre on the truck, which Ryan's pumped up now. So that's looking all right at the minute. But we'll see what happens as the day goes on. Who's catching a fish today? Emma. What about you, Geordie?
I'll see how I go.
Ryan?
10.
10 for you. Oh yeah, we're sick of your little ones though. Yeah. 10 little ones doesn't equal one big one. You still can't keep them.
The banks of the river at this next spot were far too steep and slippery for Arlie, so I stayed back at the truck with him while everyone else went for a flick.
What's we got here?
Ah.
Good job. How did you go?
Oh, it wasn't too bad. Just got down a little bit. Wasn't far.
Sorry, we're going to play hide and seek.
Okay.
But, bloody hell.
Hey?
Oh my God, you have blood. You have
What is
blood.
it?
All those spiky trees.
You have blood on.
Oh my God, yeah, you got blood all over your face.
You know, bloody just barging through it, or they're all caught up.
It's a nice barra.
So hard to walk the banks, and I went up in the thing, it was just all that. She was like stuck. I was riding with bars, I just powered through it.
Oh, Ryan. Bloody.
Hard work, this fishing.
How'd you go, guys?
Emma got a keeper.
Yay. Oh, nice one, Em.
Go a bit closer, please.
Yeah.
It's a bit tricky walking,
Yeah.
but got a nice keeper first cast into some stumps,
Yeah, awesome.
snags, and boom, straight on.
Nice one.
Yeah, just a little, well, not little I suppose, not too bad size eating fish. Hit my first cast out, pretty much out the middle. And went around every snag in the river, I think, and got it out. Unfortunately no footage because I didn't have head strap. Had another one come up at the same spot too, but just looked at it and swam off. So. Hey.
Alright, we've got some barra here, chopped him up in little chunks, and I'm going to just chuck him into, got some salt and pepper seasoning. That stuff's pretty good. I'm just going to chuck it around. We're going to make some fish wraps. This freshwater barra said to come up a bit better in smaller pieces so that it's a bit crunchy, because it's quite a, what would you say, honey? Like a wet fillet otherwise, or a... Hey? Moist. Quite a moist fish. Alright. See if this is ready. Yeah. Fish is about ready to turn. Roll him up. Oh my gosh.
I think I'm in trouble. All that salad's taking up my wrap
You'll
space.
never get a job at the kebab shop.
I'm hoping I'm not.
You didn't get any fish yet.
Nice wrap.
Quick, hurry up, I need to turn the fish. Good. Holy tyre.
Very religious tyre.
Yeah. Realised the tyre was flat this morning. So put a bit of air in it.
That was easy.
And now it's gone a bit flat again and I found a hole in it. So old bush mechanic Ryan here is fixing it, aren't you?
Trying to.
Hopefully. I'm going to try and put a plug in it.
And I know I'm doing here.
I don't think that's... Oh, it's not gone in, is it?
Oh, I went right through.
Yeah.
I went in that far.
That's a spare bit, that bit. You don't need that bit. You can just chop it off.
Do you want to put air in it?
Hey?
Oh, Bob Jane here.
Ryan's already put a spare tyre on the truck, so whether or not the boys' plug job holds up, only time will tell.
Got a little snail here. It just did a fart. Oh. Did you fart yourself out? Did you stick yourself out of the bucket?
Yeah, I farted in the bucket.
It's our final night here, and tomorrow morning we'll do a last check of the pots before a long drive home.
We're going to check the Abbey pots, you know? And we're going to go home.
Last day today, isn't it?
Yeah.
And what are we going to get in the Abbey pots?
Yabby.
How many Cherabin do you think we're going to get today?
2.
Pull the rope. Big one. Oh, he's trying to escape. Oh no, the thing's open too.
Oh, hey.
Jeez, we got 3 big ones. They are really good ones. Honey, where's the bag?
Oh, yeah.
Hey? Oh no, Geordie, that was your job.
I got 3 points. Did you see it, Mum? Like, doing the middle of the head? That's how they don't fall out of Mum's hands.
We packed up camp and hit the road, but stick around for a couple more minutes if you want to see what we do with those Cherabin.
Hey, so we made it home safely from Lakefield, and now we've got our Cherabin, and I just want to clean them so that we can, I'm not sure what we're going to do with it yet, maybe Cherabin pizza. So we're just going to take the shell off here. all the meat. Cherabin pizza. See how it tastes. That is so good. So good.